Quick, it's time for some trivia. Hey gang, I'm your host Brian Rollins, and this is episode 229 of the Dorky, Geeky, Nerdy Trivia Podcast. This week, it's all about Flash trivia. The Scarlet Speedster has been thrilling comic book fans for over 80 years, and now he's front and center for 30 trivia questions. Plus, he's got his own movie this summer, and I didn't want you to go into it uninformed. If you need rules or scorecards, visit dorkygeekynerdy.com. And in honor of the Flash, I'm cutting the timer from 5 seconds down to 2. Just kidding. You'll get your usual 5. But think fast, because here we go. The Dorky Round. Number 1. What controversy-prone actor is playing the Flash in the 2023 movie of the same name? Ezra Miller. Number 2. Starting in 1956 and through the mid-80s, who was the man in the Flash's scarlet suit? Barry Allen. Number 3. Superman has Metropolis and Batman has Gotham. Where does the Flash call home? Central City. Number 4. What company currently publishes The Flash? DC Comics. Number 5. Leonard Snart is the real name for what chilly supervillain that often faces off against the Flash? Captain Cold. Number 6. Which Flash villain can use reflective surfaces as a means of travel? Mirror Master. Number 7. Villain Eobard Thawne has been called the Reverse Flash, but also what scholarly moniker? Professor Zoom. Number 8. Kid Flash was a member of what young superhero team? Teen Titans. Number 9. While there is some variety in the various Flash costumes, what symbol is used by all of them? A lightning bolt. Number 10. Which Australian-born villain faces off against Flash when he's not a member of the Suicide Squad? Captain Boomerang. The Geeky Round. Number 1. Who starred as the title character in the Flash TV series starting in 2014? Grant Gustin. Number 2. Though many people have used the moniker, who was the first Flash? Jay Garrick. Number 3. What extra-dimensional energy source gives the Flash his powers? The Speed Force. Number 4, who took over as Flash starting in 1986. Barry Allen's nephew, Wally West. Number 5, Barry Allen died during what DC Comics miniseries? Crisis on Infinite Earths. Number 6, what telepathic great ape often clashes with the Flash? Gorilla Grodd. Number 7, who is faster, the Flash or Superman? In The Adventures of Superman number 463, the Flash beat Superman in a running race. Number 8, starting in 1940, Flash became an inaugural member of what superhero team? The Justice Society of America. Flash was also an inaugural member of the Justice League in 1960. Number 9, Barry Allen gained his powers through random chemicals being struck by what? Lightning. Number 10, what 2011 DC crossover event had the Flash at the center of events where Thomas Wayne was Batman and Aquaman and Wonder Woman were at war? Flashpoint. The Nerdy Round. Number 1, who starred as the Flash in the 1990 TV series? John Wesley Shipp. Number 2, what pair is credited with creating the Flash? Gardner Fox and Harry Lampert. Number 3, the Flash first appeared in what year? Though the cover date was January 1940, his debut comic was released in November 1939. Number 4, what was Barry Allen's day job? Forensic scientist. Number 5, what Smallville actor voiced the Flash on the early 2000s Justice League series? Michael Rosenbaum. Number 6, what was Jay Garrick's occupation when he became the Flash? College student. Number 7, August Hart, one of Barry Allen's best friends, became what speedy supervillain? Godspeed. Number 8, the superhero Impulse is actually who? Bart Allen, Barry Allen's grandson. Number 9. Jay Garrick got his powers after inhaling what? Heavy water vapors. Don't try this at home, kids. Number 10. What company originally published The Flash? All American Publications. It would merge with DC in 1944. And we're back. Hopefully you didn't create any world-altering paradoxes along the way. And even if you did, you'd be the only one to know about it. Either way, I hope you enjoyed the show. I learned I'm woefully behind in my comic book reading. I need to pick up some back issues and start reading. Where's a good place to start? Let me know on Spotify or social media. I'll be back here next week with another 30 questions. Here's a clue. What country can trace its origins back to unification in 3150 BC? Another country episode? Absolutely. With the 50 states episodes last season, I do want to catch up on more country trivia this season. And this country has a lot of history. This was episode 229 of the Dorky, Geeky, Nerdy Trivia Podcast. The theme music is by Jason Shaw at audionautics.com. If you need royalty-free music for your podcast, video, or whatever, go check him out. This podcast was written, produced, and hosted by me, Brian Rollins. Come find out what else I'm working on at thevoicesinmyhead.com. Thanks for listening. Tis the season to be podcasting. Stay inside with a warm beverage and a hot microphone. If you're interested, Spotify can help you out. They've got a platform that lets you make one, distribute it, and earn money all in one place for free. It's called Spotify for Podcasters, and here's how it works. Spotify for Podcasters lets you record and edit podcasts right from your phone or computer. So you've already got the equipment necessary to start recording today. Then you can distribute your podcast to Spotify, Apple, Google, and everywhere else podcasts are heard. Video podcasts are also available on Spotify. And when you want to take conversations with your fans to the next level, Q&A and polls are an excellent way to get them talking. With Spotify for Podcasters, you can earn money in a variety of ways, including ads and podcast subscriptions. Best of all, it's completely free. I switched Dorky, Geeky, Nerdy over to Spotify for Podcasters, and I haven't regretted it. The analytics are fantastic, and the new tools for hosting and updating the feed are way more than I could do self-hosting. Now, it's your turn. Head to podcasters.spotify.com and read all about it. Then, let me know what you're podcasting all about. The best-kept secrets in 2041 America are the deadliest ones. A mysterious scarlet-haired jazz singer, a rebel on a motorcycle, and a killer with a penchant for torture. Food is scarce, good jobs the rarity, and Big Brother is watching everyone. Will Jack and Tom's family be torn apart in the mayhem? And how far will one brother go to save the other's life? In 2041, America is rife with ghettos and armed checkpoints, and poverty runs rampant. A bloody civil war is brewing, and everyone will be forced to take a side. Education is the only way out of a life where you're never sure where your next meal will come from, or what you'll have to do to get it. Tom aced his assessment tests and scored an education contract, giving him a way out of poverty. Jack isn't so lucky. Tom must break every rule he's lived by and go head-to-head with a psychopath if he's to have any chance of saving his brother, and just maybe keep America from reaching the fracture point. Fracture Point by Jeff Altabef is book 1 in the Point Thrillers series. Audiobook available now on Audible and iTunes.